This is an article that is on the BBC today saying scientists have found the strongest evidence yet of life on a distant planet. My name's Rintoul, I'm a PhD student at Cardiff University, and let's talk about this. So this is research led by Professor Nico Medusudhan at Cambridge University, and there are actually people in my department that have worked on this as well. And you might have heard this sort of thing before, saying there's some tentative detection of a molecule called dimethyl sulfide on an exoplanet called K218b. This came out in like 2023 or 24, where they said they had this very tentative detection, and it was very, very tentative. Now they've got more data, and they're claiming that they've got really strong, but not super strong evidence. They're not claiming that it's definitely there, but the evidence is stronger. They've got what's called a 3 sigma detection, which means there's like a 99.7% detection of this thing that they say means that this planet is what's called a Haitian world, basically an ocean world with a hydrogen atmosphere. Now, a 3 sigma detection isn't really enough to say this is definitely there. In the scientific community, we tend to aim for 5 sigma, which is like 99.9999% chance that this is a real detection and not just noise in the data. There are other explanations for this. This could be that this isn't a Haitian world. This could be like a molten lava world, completely inhospitable to any sort of life. We just don't know all of the processes that could create these molecules. On Earth, they're made by microorganisms called phytoplankton at the ocean floor, and they can't really be made by anything except industrial processes on Earth. But we don't know anything about this world. The chemistry seems really strange. There's not any of the other molecules you'd expect to be able to make dimethyl sulfide through any chemical process we know about. And if there's not that, then the chemistry is weird, so maybe it's not life. The rest of the exoplanet community was really skeptical of the previous paper from this team. This is slightly stronger, but there are other explanations, and I suspect the exoplanet community is not going to be fully convinced by this yet. As ever, more data is needed, but yeah, don't get swept away by the hype.